everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do an updated video about saving money. Now, I have always been a saver. I've always budgeted. I think I've always had the discipline that I want to save for the things that we really want, and I've always been quite intentional about the purchases that I make, and I always want to get a good deal. So I wanted to give you an update for this year, 2021, the things that I am doing and also not doing that is saving us money. So firstly, some of the things that I don't do is that we don't buy mobile phones. So we don't have contracts on our mobile phones. What we do is we purchase the handset and then we have a SIM only contract per month. Currently, I'm paying £6 per month for my SIM, the same for my son and my husband. And we purchase our handsets as and when, but actually we also replace things like the battery if the battery life is going down, and that way we don't have those monthly outgoings. So we don't have credit cards or loans. We are very much savers. So if we want something, we will save up for it rather than ending up paying interest and monthly figures for credit cards and loans. I don't pay for haircuts for the kids or my husband. I actually do pay for my haircuts, and I have had it cut at last. So I learn how to cut men's hair by watching videos on YouTube and getting advice from other people. I learned how to do it, so it means that I never have to pay for haircuts, and I also cut my daughter's hair. She's got very curly hair, but I have learned how to cut it by, again, watching YouTube videos. So I don't buy DVDs or music. I do access music on Amazon Music, but I will get onto that. Or, you know, if I'm at home, I just listen to music on YouTube if there's something that I particularly want to listen to. But I definitely don't buy things like DVDs anymore. I don't also pay for things like spa treatments. So I purchased my own gel nail kit, and I did do a couple of videos about it. I learned how to do my own nails at home and other spa treatments, and often that was from going on YouTube, but also lots of practice in terms of doing my nails, and I've got my fingernails and my toenails painted at the moment. And I learned some techniques about how to make your gel nails last so that I can getting the maximum value from my gel nail kit. So then the last thing that I don't do is I don't buy books. I either use Amazon Prime Reading for reading books, or I go to the library. I try not to buy books if I can possibly help it, and if I do buy them, then I will quickly donate them on to somebody else. Moving on to the things that I do and I buy that actually I think end up saving us money is that I take full advantage of Amazon Prime. Now, I am a Amazon Prime student member, which means that I have half price Amazon Prime. I do have an NUS card through my role and also through doing qualifications also, and it means that I'm entitled to Amazon Prime Student, but also with my NUS card I can sign up for uni days and student beans. So if you are entitled to an NUS card, if you're doing a course, if you're working for a company which is perhaps an education company, then you may be entitled to an NUS card. So do find out, because the discounts that the NUS discounts that you can get on its own are really good, but the benefits that you can access through being able to have Amazon Prime for half price is huge. So I do take full advantage of Amazon because I use Amazon Photos, which are a brilliant backup for your mobile phone. So if you have tons of photographs on your mobile phone, you can just back them up and they automatically will back up onto Amazon Photos and you can delete them. Although I must say that I have another backup because I'm sometimes worried that they're gonna somehow disappear. I actually back them up in at least 2 places, so I know where my photographs are, I know that they're safe. Amazon Music, I also listen to music when I'm out and about or I'm at home with my headphones in. It's a great way of accessing music. I've also recently started using Amazon Prime Wardrobe. So I think I've done 3 purchases now. I bought some boots, which I shared on my Instagram a couple of months ago. And basically what you do is that you can order certain things from Amazon, and you can actually click on to say that you want the Prime Wardrobe option, and then you order it through Prime Wardrobe. You don't pay anything, but it arrives with a returns label in the package. You have 7 days to try it on and decide whether you want to keep the item, and then if you don't want it, you just stick it back in the original packaging, put the label on and send it off again, or you keep it and you click and you pay for your item. Now this has worked really, really well for me. I wanted some dresses. I wasn't sure whether I was ordering the right size. I wasn't sure about the style. I ended up buying 4 dresses on Amazon Prime Wardrobe, and I returned 2. So 2 were successful, and I think that that is really, really good because it's so difficult at the moment. You can't go into shops and try on clothes. So this has worked out so well for me. The other thing is that I've bought more expensive items that I wasn't sure about. So where I wanted to buy myself some Birkenstock sandals, and I'd had my eye on them, but they were about £57. And I kind of hesitated, but because I knew I could get them from Prime Wardrobe, I could check them, I could try them, then I knew that I wasn't making that outlay until I was absolutely sure, and I'm really glad I did. I love my sandals, they're so comfortable, and I'm so glad that I bought them. The other thing is, if you decide, oh, I want to get something from Amazon Prime Wardrobe, I'm not sure, then also you can tie it in with when you get paid. So if you order it in that last week before you get paid and you think, oh actually no, I do want this item, you can hold fire sort of until you get paid. So it's a kind of way of delaying payment as well, which I think can be useful at times. So I do also use Amazon to buy things in bulk. So I do order things like toilet roll. You can get some really good deals on washing powder, fabric conditioner if you buy it, although these days I tend not to buy it, and also things like medicines. So what I bought in bulk recently was my anti-histamine medication for my son and my daughter. Sorry, no, my husband and my daughter. They both have a hay fever quite badly, and I ordered 6 months supply of cetrazine, which is a hay fever tablet. And it meant that I had them all, I didn't need to worry about running out, and it was a really good price. Secondly, I buy my cards in bulk from Whistlefish Cards. So if you go onto their website, they have really beautiful cards. They also have deals on, so sometimes you can end up getting a card for free, and sometimes your cards can end up being less than £1. But they're really beautiful, and I would call them really luxury cards. So they are a really good deal, so check them out. I do use cashback sites, so my favourite cashback site is Top Cashback. So literally I go onto Top Cashback if I want to buy something, and you can click through from their website and then you get a cashback, which is usually a percentage of what you have spent. If you've been following my channel for a while, you'll know that I will literally have a go at anything to do with DIY and things around the home, apart from electrics, I must just add. So I love dealing with things like woodworking, putting things together, power tools. I will pretty much have a go at most things, and I think that if you just have a go, and even you can ask for help, look for videos on YouTube to watch how to do things, then you save yourself a ton of money. And I do think you also have a great sense of pride when you've done things yourself, so have a go. I also subscribe to HP Instant Ink. So I have a printer, I don't use it that much, although I did use it quite a bit more when the kids were at home homeschooling. And what it is that I am on a monthly plan, and I can have up to 15 pages of printing free per month. Any more than that and I pay £1 for the next 10 pages, or you can go onto different plans, and that's according to how much you use. Now, more often than not, my monthly plan is free, and what happens is it's connected to the internet, your printer, and they will automatically send you the ink, and it's the branded HP ink to put into your printer. And actually it's worked fantastic. When I've had other printers in the past and I've used generic ink, usually within a couple of years they will go wrong, and the actual printing cartridges are so expensive. So this is a brilliant way of having really good quality ink at a really cheap price. I also do all of my exercise, my workouts online for free. I don't pay a penny. So I use a brilliant fellow YouTuber who is completely amazing, Heather Robertson, and I follow her online workouts. I mean, she's unbelievably fit, and quite often I'll do one of her workouts and she completely beasts me, but it just makes, you know, just really good, particularly when you're working at home. Sometimes what I will do is split it up during the day, so I do 10 minutes first thing, 10 minutes before lunch, and then 10 minutes in the afternoon, just to keep me going, keep my heart rate up. So definitely check her out and do some exercise for free. I also use a couple of graphic design websites if I'm doing things like cards and invitations, and all of my thumbnails for my videos, and it's completely free apart from some of the premium content on Canva. Canva is brilliant, check that out, and I have featured it in my videos before. But I also sometimes use Crello. I've recently found this one. It's quite similar to Canva, although there is a limit on the free downloads that you can have every month, but they do have some different things on there, so check it out. Things like, it can have a lot more like free content, free photographs and things like that, so also check out Crello. And finally, I think that saving money is all about your state of mind. So if I am going to buy something, I go through the kind of process of, do I really need it? Do I want it? Can I afford it? Can I borrow it? Can I get this thing second hand? And quite often you could, you know, go out on Facebook and say, do any of my lovely friends have a wetsuit that I can borrow, for example? Because why am I going to buy that item if I only need it for a couple of days? My son's got a trip, that kind of thing. What can I do to save that bit of money, but also make connections with people as well? So people are often really happy to help with things like that, or even things like borrowing a tool, a power tool. If you're having a go at something, don't buy the tool, have a go at somebody else's, and then decide whether it's a good idea for you to buy the tool yourself. Are you going to use it enough? So it's a good way of kind of filtering out, do I really need these things? Do I need to actually pay for it now, or can I borrow it? Can I get it second hand? Can I go to a charity shop or car boot sale to specifically look for something? But also things like eBay, but my favourite is probably Facebook Marketplace. I have picked up so many things on there, but also sold lots of things on there, and also given things away. So for example, I had a load of soil from the garden for the work that we've been doing, and people are just, they want it, and I've just put it on there for free, and I'm helping somebody out. So definitely it's about a frame of mind when it comes to buying and when it comes to saving. So those are all my tips today on saving money. I haven't really touched on things like food and things like that. I have done some other videos in the past around saving money on food, but I think I'll probably revisit that again in another video. If you've enjoyed this video, please can you just give me a thumbs up, because it really helps me, and leave me a comment with your favourite tip, or if you've got something different that you want to share with everybody. I'd love to hear your ways that you save money. If you are not a subscriber, then I would love to have you. So click on the subscribe button and I will see you in my next video. Bye.